In today's video, the regulated profession we are going to focus on is accountancy. So if you are an accountant planning to immigrate and work in Canada, keep watching because we have very important information for you. Number 1, job responsibilities. Knowing your job responsibilities is very important for both your immigration and regulation process. So make sure to understand exactly what the new employer needs from you and what in general the industry requires from you in your field. So I'm going to give you some examples of responsibilities that you can use on your profile to attract new employers and understand exactly how it's going to be the daily routine for you in the future. Financial reporting and analysis. You're going to prepare financial statements like balance sheets, income statements, cash flow statements in order to provide an accurate view of your organization's financial health. And you can also analyze data, identify situations that you can provide solutions, and present insights about the data you're collecting. Budgeting and forecasting. So you need to understand where your company is trying to go for the next 5 years, what is the revenue and the usual expenses, and how you can actually provide insights for them in order to make the process easier. Tax planning and compliance. It's very important for you to understand taxes in Canada because it's going to be a big part of your role. So you need to understand all the rules and regulations to meet these standards when you're providing the service. Auditing. You can also conduct internal and external financial audit, always ensuring compliance according to laws and regulations. Financial management and strategy. Your organization also expects from you that you offer efficiency strategies for them to keep every project on budget. Risk assessment and management. You need to provide a report showing all the risks your organization might be under to and how exactly they can navigate that without compromising their financial plan. Accounting firms. So you can work for an accounting firm providing tax and payroll services, for example. You can work as a corporate accounting, understanding exactly how the organization needs you to operate from inside in order to help them develop. You can work for the public sector, performing accounting for the public projects, making sure that everything is being under the budgets, standards, and all the requirements of the public projects for that specific organization. You can also work for a non-profit organization. In Canada, it's very common that we have many non-profit organizations that develop social community projects that need to be very specific about all the expenses and the resources allocation. That's a very interesting role for you to take a look into. Manufacturing and retail, because this industry is always growing in Canada, so for sure you can apply for jobs on there. You can work for real estate, you can work for IT consultants, so there are a variety of industries in Canada that you might be eligible to apply. I think it's very important to talk about the industries here because it's going to help you understand not only where you can work when you get your license, but especially can help you right now to enrich your market research. Make sure to take a look in all those industries, and I highly encourage you to apply for it even though you're not regulated yet. The regulatory body. What is the association responsible to regulate the accountancy profession in Canada? CPA. We call the Chartered Professional Accountants of Canada. So we do have a CPA that is in the federal level, and each province has their own. So in this video, we are going to provide you the links for all the instances, the federal and all the provincial CPAs. I highly recommend that if you are an accountant, decide the province you're going to and take your first assessment right away. If the board that you're trying to apply for doesn't present the assessment for you, send them an email and require this because this is very important for you to understand where you are in this process. The steps. So the steps to become a regulated accountant in Canada are, first of all, achieve a degree that is under the requirements of the CPA. Make sure the degree that you are trying to achieve it is eligible for this application. If you have a foreign degree, make sure that the equivalence is also under the requirements. Accumulate the experience that CPA requires and make sure that you're going to have a mentor or a supervisor that can sign up for you. You are going to be required to take the Common Final Examination in order to achieve the CPA. This written test is to help you show how you can actually practice your career in Canada without going against any ethic or misunderstanding. So a core of competencies are going to be analyzed, and you are going to receive cases that you need to solve and provide solutions. Usually, your examination takes 3 days to be completed, but for some provinces, CPA is already reducing this for only 1 day. The foreign experience. As a foreign accountant, there are many skills that you can enhance in order to develop your career in Canada. You definitely need to understand the new regulation, new standards. Taxes in here are very specific. Laws in here are really specific. So you need to understand all of this in order to transfer your skills to here. Working before regulation. Some examples of job positions you can apply even before being a regulated accountant are accounting assistant, payroll administrator, bookkeeper, payments receiver, networking. To help you increase your networking, we are going to provide a couple of examples of events that you can attend. So go to the description of our video and make sure to click the links and register for the events that you think might be helpful for you. Networking in your career is really important, and even before you take your license, make sure to connect with the mentors and peers from the provincial CPA that you are trying to apply. If you're ready to start your process of becoming a regulated accountant in Canada, please go to our website and schedule a career consultation. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon.